From the city beautiful, Chicago, Illinois, WGN Sports on the U presents White Sox baseball. Here's Paul Konerko, A.J. Pierzynski, Brent Morrell and the Sox as they get set to butt heads with Billy Butler and the young Kansas City Royals. Hi, everybody, and welcome. With Steve Stone, I'm Ken Harrelson as we get set to bring you the first of this three-game set and the first of this 10-day, 9-game homestand. 3 with these guys and an off day on Monday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday it is Cleveland. Then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday it's the Texas Rangers. So as you know, the Sox coming off a wonderful road trip. We were 6-1. We swept the Minnesota Twins, took 3 out of 4 in Baltimore. So we come in at 58-59, 4 games back of the Tigers. And tonight, Zach Stewart.
Zach Stewart last time out against Minnesota was absolutely brilliant. He went 6 in the third innings, gave up 8 hits, just 1 earned run. He got his first major league victory, and if he can be as aggressive tonight, he's going to be in pretty good shape because all night long he was strike one. And if that's the kind of pitcher he's going to be, he's going to be a big addition to the starting rotation. Our nemesis, Bruce Chen, goes to the mound for Kansas City. He's a soft-tossing left-hander. This year he's 6-5. Just 1-3 against the Sox, but he seems to throw very well against them lifetime. So we'll see tonight if we can take him to right field, wait back on his changeup, and hopefully take advantage of him early. When you're playing a non-contending team, the key is to jump on him and keep him down there, and hopefully in the first of a long homestand, we can take advantage of some home cooking.
All right, sit back, relax, and strap it down. White Sox baseball coming your way. Chicago White Sox baseball is brought to you by Miller Lite Vortex Bottle. Taste greatness. By the Illinois Lottery. How does $1,000 a week every week for the rest of your life sound? Then play Cash for Life instant games from the Illinois Lottery. The longer you live, the more you get. And by Ford. The newest vehicles on the road are now at your local Ford store, like the all-new Ford Explorer SUV, 100% reinvented. Visit localfordstores.com. Ford. Drive one.
Chicago White Sox baseball in high definition is brought to you by Xfinity, only from Comcast. Tonight's game is available in Spanish on your SAP audio setting provided by WRTO La Tremenda, Chicago's Spanish language sports leader. So let's take a look at how Ned Yost is going to line up his Kansas City Royals. Kansas City coming in 49 and 69. Gordon leading it off, and then it's Melky Cabrera, who's had a great year. Butler, the DH, and Hosmer, Francoeur, Giavotella, Perez, Moustakas, and Escobar rounded out. The defense, Pierre Rios and Quinton left to right with Morel, Ramirez, Beckham, and Lillibridge. A.J. Pierzynski gets a nod behind the plate. And Zach Stewart on the hill for his second start as a member of the Sox. We're ready to play baseball, and I'm ready to turn it over to my play-by-play partner, Hawk Harrelson.
All right, Stone Pony, thank you. And once again, welcome to White Sox baseball as the first pitch of the ball game from Zach Stewart is taken off the plate. Alex Gordon comes in hitting at .299, 14 homers, 58 RBIs, but he has 35 doubles and 4 triples. They have 54 doubles more than we do. And I think 21 triples more.
They also have 5 guys in double figures in home runs in their lineup.
Well, they have 86.
When Gordon started to come alive was when they moved him from third base, put him in left field. He's part of a great throwing outfield.
And we have 135 home runs. So the 3-1 pitch. Don't want to do that. Don't want to walk the leadoff man.
The umpires for the game tonight: Mike Everett behind the plate. Chris Guccione is at first. Mike Luchlinski is at second. And Mike Winters is at third.
So here's Melky Cabrera. Hitting at .309, 14 homers and 67 knocked in. None of these guys have ever faced Zach Stewart. Stewart, pretty good move over to first.
This is a running baseball team. As Ned Yost realizes that because he doesn't have the big power, he's got to run his way into runs.
And there's a bunt, and that's going to be a base hit.
And we know up the third base line, once that ball stays on the dirt, it's not going to spin into foul territory. But it was far enough from A.J. where he really didn't have a play. Even though Morel is in close, this is a perfect bunt. A.J. looks at it. The only thing he can do is hope that maybe it spins foul. It's not going to do that. So an ominous start to the first.
Well, first of all, these guys, we played them 8 times, and of the 8 games, we won 3. This club thinks they can beat us. And that's the way it should be. Every club thinks that way. But they've been doing a pretty good job of it. They played us the last 3 or 4 years very, very tough as Butler takes first pitch strike.
You got to be ready for him to hit the ball back up through the middle. He's grounded into 12 double plays this year. So for him, he hits the ball hard and doesn't have great speed. And if you can get him to hit the ball on the ground, it'll be 2.
Now field spread out, shaded to the right, and there's a base hit. That leadoff walk is going to score. Cabrera is going to hold up at second. And the walk comes around, and it's 1-0.
RBI number 62. And the Royals continue to do what they've been doing. When you get a sinker up, and that's when a sinker baller is most vulnerable in that first inning. The adrenaline has not burned off yet. There's a tendency to be throwing that sinker a little too hard. And they turn into line drives.
So here's Hosmer, the cleanup hitter, hitting at .276, 10 homers and 49. And he will turn it loose. Just 21 years old. Royals come in hitting 13 points higher than we are. They're at .266. They have a 4.45 team ERA. As that is popped up, that could be trouble. And it is.
With his power, and he's got some big power to the opposite field. Juan Pierre was playing him deep. Morel went out. Ramirez went out. Zach Stewart was covering third base, but this inside-out swing essentially fell into the Bermuda Triangle. The three guys going to get it, and nobody able to get there.
So that'll bring up Francoeur. Sacks packed with Royals, 1 in, nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Francoeur at 271, 15 homers and 64 driven in. He's been a good pickup for this ball club. They're coming off a 4-game losing streak, and of the last 10 they have lost 7 of them. But when they play us, it's a different ball game. Bottom of the third in Baltimore. Tigers and the Orioles are tied at 2.
And the Indians are losing to Minnesota 1-0.
Bottom of the 5th. And that is into the LG Skyline Club seats. So the count, a ball and 2 strikes.
Francoeur will strike out. He's second on the team in that department. Fanned 86 times. Only Alex Gordon has struck out more.
He gone. So that is out number 1. Boy, those leadoff walks will get you nothing but trouble. Giovotella, Johnny Giovotella out of Harahan, Louisiana, hitting at 269 with a homer. He's 5'8", 24 years old.
He's going to play just about every day the rest of the way. They want to see what he can do.
Outfield for the most part straight up.
Pan around, show you the defense. Double play ground ball here would look pretty good. Giovotella does not have great speed. He's got just a little above average speed.
And the count 2-1.
Looks like AJ was crossed up that time. That's why he's going out to have a word with Stewart. Anytime a catcher receives a fastball like that, you know that he was looking for something else. Watch AJ. He just has to pretty much knock it down. He was looking for a slider. He got the fastball. Unfortunately, was able to knock it down. So they're back on the same page.
And that's out of play, so the count evens at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sacks packed, 1 in. You're in the top of the first if you're just joining us.
One of the bigger pitches and one of the bigger situations of the game right here.
And another souvenir right side.
Elke's got decent speed. That's about it on the bases.
Could be. Rack him up. Nice turn by Beckham. So the leadoff walk scores, and he pitches out of a bigger jam after a happening at play. It's the Royals 1 and the good guys coming to bat.
Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana BMW dealers. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. So for Ozzie, it's going to be Juan Pierre, who's been red hot, leading it off, and Ramirez hitting second. Paulie, the DH once again, with Quentin Przinski, Rios, Lillibridge, Beckham, and Brett Morrell playing third base and hitting ninth. The defense. Gordon, Cabrera, and Francoeur left to right, with Moustakas, Escobar, Giovitella, Hosmer, and Perez catching. And Bruce Chen on the hill, 6-5 this year, ERA 4.5, on for the 16th start. He will give up a lot of hits, as you see. Doesn't walk too many people. And you can't really look for the fastball too often, because when you get it, it's face high.
And before we show you our picks to click, you at home select yours as Juan takes outside. He comes in hitting at 281, a homer. He's driven in 32. Sox hitting at 253 as a club with a 3.80 team ERA. And a 2-0 count. Corners in close. And there's the strike. Sox 34-27 on the road. That's good. And that pitch is lifted into left field. Can of corn for Gordon. But at home we are 24-32. 8 under, and that is not good. That'll bring up Alexei. He's hitting at 265, 12 homers, and 49 driven in.
One of the things you don't want to do against this Kansas City ball club is run very much on their outfield. Would be the best throwing outfield all the way around in the major leagues.
He won't be running on that catcher from what I read.
He's got a very strong arm. Maybe not the quickest delivery, but he can overpower the throw.
The 0-1 pitch. And the count 0-2.
Salvador Perez behind the plate. Big, strong young man.
Detroit now leading Baltimore 4-2, top of the 4th inning. A little bit low. Outfield around to the left, gap in right center. And there's a shot. It's going to hang up for him, so that's a hang woofum for Alexei. And with 2 outlets, check out tonight's picks to click. Gimangio, our director and the crew. Well, he went with Brett Morrell. Stone Pony's going with Ramirez. And Alexander Brown and I on his 13th birthday, and also welcome to the 13 and under Carroll Stream Cougars. We're going to go with A.J. Pierzynski. Happy birthday, Alexander. So here's Konerko at 306, 26 homers and 80 knocked in. He has faced Chen 23 times. He has 6 hits, 4 of which stayed in the park.
Chen has given up 12 home runs this year in 88 innings of work. It's actually a fairly high total when you consider his home ballpark, which is not exactly a homer haven.
2-0 to Paulie. And the count 3-0. Turn him loose. Paulie just missed hitting a couple out of the ballpark last night. No chance.
None, huh?
None. 0. 0 chance. And that's ball 4.
One of the things that has to happen if we're going to reverse this trend of dominating people on the road but losing at home is the splits of Carlos Quentin, who's been just about everything on the road. He's in the top 2 or 3 in just about every offensive category when we're on the road. Yet at home, for whatever reason, hasn't been able to start heating it up yet.
He's hitting at .261, 24 homers and 72 knocked in. And that hit him. That is the 25th time? 23rd time.
Chen hit 4 hitters this year. The 4th being Carlos. Doesn't exactly want to move that leg out of the way, so he takes one for the club. Bringing up one of the hottest hitters that we have.
AJ got his average back up to .295, 6 homers, 39 knocked in. Eight for 20 with a couple of homers. Lifetime off Chen. Outfield, for the most part, straight up. As that pitch way low and away. Carl Pavano still shutting out Cleveland 1-0. That game going to the bottom of the 6th at Progressive Field. Little drop down, sidearm, strike. 1-1.
Well, on a normal base hit, it's going to be pretty tough for Paulie to score from second base.
Fouls it away left side, upper tank.
Wind very much of a factor here tonight. Fairly windy day, and the wind is picking up as we get a little later in the evening.
Two on, two out, 1-2 the pitch. Just did get a piece of it. First of 3 with Kansas City, first of 9 here on this 10-day homestand. Off day on Monday. Cleveland Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Texas Rangers. Good eye, good take. 2-2.
Alex Rios, who's been stinging the ball lately in the on-deck circle.
Big, he was all over that one, just underneath it.
And Perez wants to go out. Didn't like the location of that one. It's a fastball that had the outer third. The entire at bat has been spent outside. Up that pattern, you'd think he'd have it by now. It's a base hit to left center.
Outfield fairly shallow for AJ as there's that curveball. AJ stayed with it, didn't give up on it, and fouls it away. So an extended at bat right here for AJ. The bottom of the first. And there's a shot base hit. Paulie's going to have to be held at third, and as Francoeur can throw, and it was a perfect peg.
And we told you it'd be almost impossible for Paulie to score in a single. That ball rocketed by Hosmer. Normally would have been at least a shot at a run batted in. But not with Jeff Francoeur. And not with Paulie and that bad leg of his. Francoeur throws a one-hop rocket, and it's right on the money.
I was watching the highlights the other night. He threw somebody out on Just an absolute fabulous throw to third base. So here's Alex. He's had trouble with Chen. 25 at bats, 4 hits, all of which stayed in the park. Cy Chen turns it over, misses.
Chen's control tonight isn't close to the way it has been. You really can't afford to pitch from behind.
Turns that one over. And the count 2-0. Now the catbird seat with the Sox pack 2 down. Not too much, Alex. Right back through the middle with him, buddy.
This season has been pretty good. Here's a chance to put a dent in that.
And that's a can of corn into right field. So we threaten, can't score. After 1-0 Royals. Just $1.89, but you don't have to remember it to love it. Prices and participation may vary. For a limited time, a la carte only. Low and away, first pitch to Salvador Perez, 21-year-old catcher out of Valencia, Venezuela. There's a chopper to Hopper. He's a big man, too. He's 6'3", 244 pounds. So 1 out. Valencia, beautiful little city. A couple hours away from Caracas. Inland.
Last year named the best defensive catcher in their organization by Baseball America.
They are baseball crazy in Valencia. As there's a strike.
About 42% of the guys trying to steal against him, and that's a really strong total.
That's Ivan Rodriguez like. Mike Moustakas pops that pitch up, and that's going to be back in the seats. Moustakas struggling at 196, a homer, and he's doing an 11. He gone. 2 down.
Kostakis has not had a hit against our Sox this year, and that continues with a good, solid breaking ball low and in.
Indians threatening in the bottom of the 6th. Runners at the corners, but there are 2 outs against Pavano. Hafner at the plate. That breaking ball low and away to Alcides Escobar, hitting at .253, a couple of homers, and 36 driven in. And while we have a moment, big White Sox shout out. Congratulations to James and Kitty Keeley, who got married this afternoon. In fact, they had their first date here at US Cellular Field 3 years ago. So James and Kitty, congratulations. 2 big White Sox fans. A very happy life. That's out of play, right side. And that's with love from Joe Newstreet.
Was a wedding catered by the Bertucci boys?
I hope so.
Too. Pretty good food.
Yeah. Either there or bowling, but one of the two.
Get a couple of combos.
That Bolingbrook is a fabulous facility for social functions. In fact, they're averaging 5 weddings a week. You got to go out there one time and see it. It's fabulous.
That's good.
I'll tell you, it's the best clubhouse in Chicago, and I think it's the toughest golf course. The back tees. Mike Williams, the general manager. Terry Hanley and Roger Clara did a great job. And that's out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Softly hit. Nice inning for Zach Stewart. It is still 1-0 Kansas City. Fans, tonight we want to recognize Brown & Brown Chevrolet for their support of Mantino Youth Baseball and Softball. Tonight's Chevy Youth Baseball League of the Game. Here, Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana. Chevy dealers are supporting leagues and young ball players in their communities through the Chevy Youth Baseball program. From the big leagues to the youth leagues, Chevy is truly the official vehicle of baseball. Brent Lillibridge. It'll be Lillibridge, Beckham, and Morrell. Turns that one over. At 77, pops it up. And 1 out. Cleveland has tied up that game at 1. Twins hitting in the top of the 7th.
Pretty good pitching matchup. Masterson going to the mound for the Indians. He's been the ace of that staff.
Well, he's just running one after the other. Good outings every time he goes out there.
Carl Pavano seems to have recaptured whatever magic he lost.
Tim Belcher has done just a fabulous job with that pitching staff. Breaking ball, no. 2-0 the count. And there's the strike.
Jen is so similar to Mark Burley in that the fastball 86, 87, maybe occasionally 88. Cuts the ball inside to the right-handers. Will throw the slow breaking ball. One difference is he throws from the side on occasion.
Chases the bad one. And the count is full. Chasing that bad 3-1 pitch, got him a strikeout, so 2 down. And a reminder, halfway to St. Patty's Day, White Sox screen caps and fireworks presented by Miller Lite is Friday, September 9th. The first 20,000 adults ages 21 and over will receive a White Sox green cap presented by Miller Lite. For tickets, call 866-SOX-GAME or visit whitesox.com. Grant, who had just a real solid road trip, especially in Baltimore, hitting the ball hard, throwing some leather. Man. And that's outside.
It's gotten to the point now where he very rarely has a bat at bat. That one was a good cutter. It started looking like a fastball in the inside corner and dove inside by about 3 or 4 inches.
Boy, he just hit a line drive after line drive. Unfortunately, a lot of them right at people. So the 2-2. Just underneath that one. And that has popped up. So this is going to be a 1-2-3 easy inning for Cy Chin.
from the Community Relations Department. And Christine, it's the 3rd annual Charity Week, and I know this has to be as charitable an organization as there is in the major leagues. What do we have going this week?
You're right, Steve. It's our 3rd annual White Sox Charities Week. So many opportunities where we ask fans to help us make a difference in the community by supporting all different types of fundraising events, but they're fun for the fans too. There's a simple way that everybody can support White Sox Charities Week, and that's just going to whitesox.com to make a donation. Fans who donate $100 or more receive an autographed player photo, but also a chance to win a VIP experience where they're in great seats at the ballpark. They come on the field during batting practice, have a picture taken with a player. But more than that, we have something going on every single night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in park. Auctions, autographed baseball sales. Omar Vizquel he painted a watercolor for us. We transfer that onto T-shirts. We'll be selling those on Wednesday night, Thursday night. So we've got something going every night, and it culminates White Sox Charities Week with a broadcast auction on Saturday. So tune into the WGN game for a really cool experience auction.
Now, is this one charity donation, is that all inclusive, or does that get you just one night with a chance to win something?
You know, there's something going on every night, and all the money benefits White Sox charities, and then we take that and give it away in grants to qualified nonprofit organizations. But there's lots of different activities. On Tuesday night, we're having a jersey auction. All the guys who are playing in the starting lineup will autograph their jerseys. We'll auction those. As I said, we have the wives on Friday night. Will be selling autographed baseball. So something here in park. But again, then people who are staying home to watch the game on WGN on Saturday can tune in for the experience auction.
And so remember, it's White Sox Charities Week. We've got an event going just about every night. It should be fun, and thank you, Christine. And tell us again how you get in touch with the ball club if you do want to make a charity.
The best way fans can get all the details is go to whitesox.com/community. We have all the information about all the different elements of White Sox Charities Week and the way that fans can support us.
Thank you very much for being here, and let's have a big week.
Thanks, Steve.
Nice play right there by Alexei and Beckham to get the leadoff walk again, Alex Gordon. So 1 out. And that'll bring up Butler, who singled in the run back in the first. 1-3-0 for them, 0-1-0 for us. Here in the top of the 3rd inning if you're just tuning in. And you can join the Shy Sox mobile group by texting Comiskey, COMISKEY, to 244-769 for a chance to win $100 in Comiskey cash and 4 premium lower box tickets to the game on September 9th. Big hack. Text Comiskey to 244-769 to be entered to win.
Going to keep your eye on Cabrera at first base. 15 steals. He's been caught 7 times.
They have 111 as a club. We have 55. Nice. A little something off. And the count 0-2. With a 25-year-old Billy Butler. Hitting at 285. 13 homers and 62 knocked in. There he goes. It'll be a stolen base and an error.
Stolen base E2 as that ball was right into the runner. Take another look at it. Cabrera gets a good jump. That pitch is inside. And Cabrera and the baseball get there at the same time. Gordon would have had to gone through him to make that catch.
So now the infield on the right side end. Alexei just a couple of steps back of in, as is Brent Morrell. And a 1-2 count. And that is popped up into short right center field. Cabrera, he's not going to go anywhere. So a big out right there. 2 down.
You pretty much get your choice here, because you do have first base open. Hosmer had a base hit. Granted, it was a little blooper to left field. You got Frank Cora in the on-deck circle.
And there, get over there. All right. He pitches over the leadoff walk this time. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It is still 1-0 Kansas City. For up to the minute stats and information, log on to www.wgntv.com and enter the Game Zone, brought to you by Connie's Pizza. Park at Connie's on Archer Avenue and take the free shuttle to each game, so call 312 Connie's for more information. Juan Pierre takes low and away. Went out to Alex Gordon in left field. Two and 0 the count. One now 4 for 14 lifetime off Chin. And it's 3-0.
He's already walked one and hit one, so the control that normally is letter perfect has not been there tonight.
And that's 4 in a row. So the dreaded leadoff walk. If you're just joining us, we stranded the bases loaded in the first inning. That was after 2 out, nobody on. Walk to Konerko. Quinton was hit. Single by A.J. and a fly out to right by Rios. Alexei lined hard to Cabrera in center field. Takes first pitch strike. Pretty good lead. Chin, not a good move to first. Tampa Bay leading the Yankees 4-1 in the Bronx. That's in the bottom of the 6th. That's David Price against CC Sabathia.
Chen does not have the best move around. One of the reasons why Juan is taking as big a lead as he is, which is a very big lead.
Paulie on deck. High stretch. Nope. He just missed it. Here goes one. Here comes the throw. Safe.
Well, the throw actually beat him, but it was off the mark. Gordon's got a tremendous arm. But Juan slid to the back of the bag. Slid around Giavotella. The wind probably kept this ball in the ballpark. Gordon sets up well. Juan tags up. And the throw is to the infield side. Juan goes to the back of the bag and beats him. Good slide by Pierre.
So here's Paulie. Paulie drew that walk in the first. Big gap out there in right center. Cabrera well over towards Gordon and left.
Those fakes a second when nobody's covering really work well.
And that's low. Giavotella on point. And the count 2-0. He'll drop down and grabs the strike.
It's very rare that you'll see a pitcher, in this case a left-hander, drop down to a right-hand hitter. They see the ball all the way, and even though you're giving him a different look, there's not a whole lot of deception, but he got the strike that time.
And the count 3-1. Quentin on deck. First of 3 against these guys. Then an off day on Monday. Then it's Cleveland coming in for 3. And Texas to finish off this 9-game homestand. Three 3-1 pitch. There goes one. Oh, Paulie just underneath that one. Get out. It will.
Juan had third base stolen, and that's why Perez is going out there to talk with Chen. He wants him to take a couple of looks back there, not necessarily the fake, but at least look at him a second time. Baltimore has tied up the Tigers at 4. Game in the bottom of the 5th.
Paulie trying to go right with the pitch. That's what he has been doing this season, better than he ever has. Giving what they, or taking what they give him. And once again, the 3-2. Royals with the run in the first. There was a walk to Gordon, a bunt single by Cabrera, RBI single by Butler. High pop up that fell in between 3 converging socks in left field. Then a big strikeout of Francoeur, and Giovotella hit into a 5-4-3 double play. A real good turn by Gordon Beckham. Checks it up, and that's ball 4.
Third walk by Chen tonight.
So Quentin was hit for the 23rd time this year. Big hack.
Reached back and got 89 and threw it by him. He did make sure he kept the ball up. So the last 8 games, Carlos has been on a tear.
And Atlanta leading the Cubs 8-1. Game in the bottom of the 5th. Uggla, a couple of hits in that game.
32 straight he's hit in. He extended it with a home run the first time up tonight. He's called out. Yeah.
Runners have protection on a swing. They do not have protection on a bunt.
Mike Everett called it right away, even though Chen, after he seemingly caught the ball, then thought better of it and dropped it, looking for the double play, but it wasn't to be. I'll take another look at it, and you'll see Chen has the ball in his glove. Then decides, well, I'll drop it and look for 2.
The youngsters out there. If the guy bunts it and pops it up and the hitter stands at home plate because he's upset he popped it up, you can drop it, let it fall, pick it up, and get yourself a double play. And sometimes, occasionally, even a triple play. That's the reason if you are the bunter, you pop it up, you still got to run. That's low, 1-1. Uggla has 2 home runs in that game. Both coming off Zambrano. And that curveball's fouled away, so the count 1-2. Checks it up, and that hit him. So that will load him up.
And Ned Yost wants to say that he took a swing at it. The appeal was to Mike Winters. He said, no, he didn't swing. He just got hit. You can see there he clearly did not swing.
So for the second at bat, Alex Rios has the bases loaded with 2 out. First time he popped up to right field. Hit a little soft fly ball out there. Outfield straight up, spread out. And he takes ball 1. And he's going to hit another soft fly ball out there in the right field for the second time. So we have stranded 6, and we trail it 1-0. New restaurant bar offering a full menu from Gibson's Restaurant Group. Bacardi at the Park is the place to meet and watch all the action on over 70 screens. Bacardi at the Park is open at 11 a.m. before all home games, and it's located right across the street from U.S. Cellular Field. Pierzynski was hitting the wrist. Herm Schneider wrapped it up.
Take more than that to get AJ out of this lineup. He's about as durable as it gets.
Yeah. I've never seen anybody more durable than AJ, ever. Francoeur, Giovatella, and Perez to face young Zach Stewart. Francoeur had the bases loaded with 1 out, and Stewart struck him out. And the count 0-2. He got a cookie right there and missed it.
At 0-2, you don't want to make a pitch about waist high on the outer third. Zach got away with one there. Not all mistakes are hit.
He gone. Got him again.
Got him looking again.
2 times with a fastball.
I guess he was guessing ball because he took it right down the middle.
Here's Giovatella. That strikeout the first time by Francoeur was bases loaded, nobody out. That made it 1 out. Giovatella hit into a 5-4-3 double play. With Beckham making an excellent turn. That's poked into right field. 2 out. Detroit now leading Baltimore 5-4, top of the 6th. And Minnesota leading Cleveland 2-1, top of the 8th at Progressive Field. There's the strike. Salvador Perez. He grounded out a 2-hopper to Alexa. And it's going to be a nice 1-2-3 inning for Zach Stewart, but we trail it 1-0. One of 5 top prizes of $250,000, $250,000, or one of over 2,000 additional prizes ranging from $50,000 to $1,000 instantly.
Carlos Zambrano
Bob
was
Forwall instantly.
Carlos Zambrano was ejected in the game against the Braves, but before he joined a select crowd. He gave up 5 home runs. Only 2 other Cub pitchers since 1955 have done that. Ismael Valdez and a spunky Steve Stone. The Cincinnati Reds, 5 solo homers.
Well, the ball's got to stop someplace. I mean, you know.
Wind was blown out at Wrigley Field. It wasn't my fault. They were just plop ups.
So here's Lillibridge with a 1-1 count. He popped up the second. And got in on him right there. Escobar. Young man's got a lot of talent at shortstop.
He's got a very strong arm. Charged that ball, off his charge, and then gunned it across to get it.
Well, you got Hosmer. I don't know about Giovatello. But you got Escobar. You got Moustakas, who's still at this particular point trying to find his way. You got Alex Gordon. You got Billy Butler. You got Melky Cabrera.
Melky's only 26. If they're using him as a building block.
Francoeur's only 27. And you got the youngster behind the plate, Perez. On the field, this ball club has got a chance to be real good. On that mound, they got a long way to go.
Need a little help? But they do have Duffy. We saw him. We like him.
I like him.
And Mike Montgomery's coming. And you have to like him.
There's the strike and the count 0-2. Gordon struck out. Struck himself out. Chased a bad 3-1 pitch and then punched out. And just got a piece of that one. And a reminder, provide your guests with the ultimate baseball experience in the LG Skyline Club seats, the United Scout seats, the Gold Coast Ticket Club seats, or the Diamond Suites. Premium seating areas offer exclusive amenities and benefits. A great way to entertain clients, employees, friends, or family.
Chen quick pitched Gordon Beckham that time. When you're not ready for it, that was a strike. I don't think he could have pulled the trigger.
And that's foul.
I'm going to guess by your presence that you did not buy a ticket in Minneapolis because somebody from Minnesota bought a ticket and won that Powerball.
I haven't checked mine yet.
You could very well be the guy.
Well, if I did, I'll be here tomorrow night.
Okay. With a big bag of cash?
That's... Two out. When you marry a Greek, you don't have that option.
She gets a big bag of cash?
She calls me her cash and trash man. I got to carry out some trash and give her the cash. So here's Morrell. He popped up to right field. Cy Chin just cruising along here. Have been in 2 jams, 2 bases loaded, 2 out situations, and got out of it.
He's hit 2 and walked 3. He's only given up the 1 single that to AJ. That's the thing that's really kept him in the game because he has not had control.
There's a shot. Watch out. And the 0-2. Curveball high. And that's another souvenir.
And that was a quick pitch. And Mike Everett is going out and talking with Chen about doing that. And here comes Ned Yost. He's not particularly happy about that. That's the second time that Chen has quick pitched one of our hitters. Now Mike Winters is walking over. And he wants to talk to Bruce Chen.
And we'll take another look at it.
Now watch it here before Brent is ready. Of course, he's standing in the box.
Well, I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
No.
Brent Morrell had both feet in the box. He was standing there. He was ready for the pitch. Well, Mike Everett is saying that he called timeout, but I'm not sure why he would call timeout if Brent didn't call it. At any rate, it's a break because that was a fastball right down the middle for strike 3.
Little bobble, and he throws it away. Get back. Or is he going to the dugout? Yes. So an easy play and an error. Gio Votella, his second.
Could very well be 2 errors on that. The one error for bobbling the ball, the other error for allowing him to go to second. We'll take a look at it. He'll be charged with an error here. And he throws it right between the legs of Harold Baines. Goes into the dugout. That's a tying run at second base. That could turn out to be a huge swing in this game. It is a double error.
As it should be. So here's one. He's gone out to left and he has walked. Pick him up. Make him pay. Outfield. Well around to the left. Huge gap in right center. And the count 1-1 to Pierre. And that's foul.
They were going to try a pickoff play. If Juan doesn't make any contact or takes the pitch, Perez was coming up. Escobar was standing at second. Now the problem here is that he vacated the left side. Now watch Escobar. He's up ready to throw it. Escobar was standing at second base. There's nobody home on the left side of the infield.
Two out, 1-2 the count. Low curve ball. Votella now picks that one up, throws him out. We get a break, can't take advantage. We're into the fifth. And $5 footlongs from Subway will just be the 500 texture to text Subway to 97999. So go to WGNTV.com for complete information and rules.
Tyler Flowers is now in the game, so if we get an update on AJ, who got hit in the wrist, stayed in the game, but now has been taken down, we will let you know. And out of all the losses that we could absorb, that would be a real difficult one to absorb for any length of time.
Moustakas. He struck out his first trip. And the count 1-1.
After a rocky first, Zach has really settled down and thrown the ball well.
Oh, look at the pick by Lillibridge. Yes. Beautiful pick. Wow.
That was going to be a double down the line. With Brent Lillibridge playing for about the 4th time in his career at first base. With a lot of overspin on this one. Dives into foul territory, and then it's easy after that. That's a good play.
So here's Escobar. He grounded out to his counterpart, Alexei.
Cleveland has tied up Minnesota in the bottom of the 8th inning.
They've been the best 8th inning and 9th inning club in the big leagues.
They just keep coming back.
Well, that's the state of mind, as you all know. It's the state of mind. It doesn't bother you if you're down a couple of runs. You just feel like you can come back and win it.
Now they took Pavano out, put in Glenn Perkins, and he gave up a run-tying hit.
That's popped up. Lillibridge. 2 down.
Left fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
So here's Gordon. He's walked twice and scored once.
And that's catcher's interference. He hit Tyler Flowers' glove, and they'll wind up at first base.
Took it off his hand.
It goes E2 as Tyler reaches out, try to get what looked like a slider in. He's lucky he's still got fingers left. Bob Rosenberg all over that call.
Gordon 10 for 17 in stolen bases.
Now the Indians have taken the lead 3-2 against the Twins.
Went into the count to Cabrera, had a bunt single and hit into a 6-4 fielder's choice. Picked up a stolen base, his 16th.
You could hardly be more consistent than Melky Cabrera this year. Right-handed hitting .309, left-handed hitting .310. Coming into action.
There he goes. Good throw gets him. Meanwhile, picks up his 11th.
Gordon didn't get a great jump, and that throw well on the first base side of second. Alexei had to come to get it, and Gordon in easily.
And that'll retire the side. We're halfway home. We trail it 1-0. Horse race tomorrow at 5 p.m. live from Arlington Park right here over WGN-TV. The world's greatest turf horses go 1.25 miles in the 29th running of the Millions. So join Dan Rowan and Howard Sudbury for all the action. But it should be a great day at Arlington. As first pitch strike. To Alexei. Alexei is lined hard to center. And takes that curveball strike. And then he just missed hitting one out of here to left field.
Didn't like the call, but they were both in the zone. So with some weather in the area, it would behoove us to get at least one here in the bottom of the 5th.
Every time he's dropped down, he's thrown a fastball. And he got a good pitch hit there and fouls it off. That's what an 0-2 count will get you. J.J. Hardy is 2 for 3 tonight in that ball game with 2 home runs. That is 23. And that is high into left center field. Cabrera. So here's Pauly. Been to the plate twice and walked twice.
10 in the high 80s in pitches, and he's not through the 5th inning.
Big gap in right center. And takes first pitch strike. And that ball hit hard into right. Francoeur's back there.
He's a good right fielder because that ball was hit hard over his head. He just drifted back and made the catch. So 2 down to Quentin, who was hit by a pitch, and then he absolutely just got sawed off with a little soft looper. Back to Chin.
Takes ball one. Turns it over like a screwball. Two out, 1-1 to count. Here in the bottom of the fifth with Tyler Flowers on deck. Hammers that one over off the screen, protecting our dugout.
Whereas playing Carlos a couple of steps to pull and left center field.
There's a drop down fastball again.
There you see where he sets up.
And that is going foul.
And able to cut that ball in on the right-handers. It's very similar stuff to Mark Burley. Only the difference, 10 teams for Chen, 1 for Mark Burley.
Threw it right by him. 1-2-3 inning, and we'll go to the sixth, trailing 1-0. For us here in the top of the sixth inning and for the second outing, Zach Stewart.
Zach Stewart's been terrific. Had a tough first inning, got out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam after giving up the 1 run. But unfortunately, Bruce Chen has been Bruce Chen. He's 2-0 this year against our Sox, and although he doesn't have his control tonight, he's been good enough.
There's Butler. He knocked in the only run, and that ball hit hard. And it's out of here. Got a cookie and did not miss it. It is 2-0. Number 14 for Butler.
He's driven in both runs. He's got 63. At 25 years old, you'd have to believe that most of the line drives that he hits as he gets older will consistently go out of the ballpark.
So here's Hosmer. That little duck snort, pop up single back in the first inning. Knocks it down. He's got time. Good play. He's a good athlete.
Very good athlete. As that ball took the glove right off his hand, it was headed for center field. He was able to flag it down, hit to the glove side, and hit awfully hard. But the fact that he went after it under control.
Good. AJ, right wrist negative. The x-rays were negative on his right wrist. Vancouver can't get it. Well, all Zach Stewart did was he lettered in baseball, basketball, football, track, and tennis.
Not bad.
Helped lead his team to the state tournament all 4 years and was state finalist 3 of those 4 years. His all-state selection in his junior and senior seasons. That'll work. And the 0-2.
Well, it so often happened this year. The Indians came back from 2-1 down and defeated Minnesota 3-2.
Manny Acta. He's got him playing 27 outs. And he made a mistake right there. Just a roller. And there's the base hit. So Francoeur 18 for 23 in stolen bases.
They've got a couple of stolen bases tonight, giving him 113 for the year. Tyler Flowers now out to talk with Zach Stewart. There you look at the updated standings in the Central. The Indians now 2.5 back. Pending the outcome of that Detroit game. Detroit leading 5-4. That game in the top of the 8th. And they got runners at first and third and nobody out against the Orioles.
Giavatola high into left. And Francoeur, here's the throw off the mark.
He did the same thing that Juan did earlier. That throw was on the outfield side of second base, and Francoeur dove to the inside part of the bag and dove away from the tag.
Salvador Perez is 0 for 2. He's grounded to short, flied to right field. Ball hits sharply. But Alexei's got him. The home run by Butler. It is 2-0 Kansas City.
He is sponsored in part by the Illinois Lottery Mega Millions and Powerball. Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is worth $16 million. And Saturday's Powerball jackpot is worth $20 million.
Tyler Flowers making his first plate appearance. AJ was 1 for 1. Single back in the first. He was hit by a pitch in the third. That's the only hit that we have offside chin. Takes ball 1. And the count evens at 1. And got him. Third strikeout. Bring up Rios.
Center fielder, number 51, Alex Rios.
Alex is 0 for 2. Twice he has flied to right field, both times with the bases loaded.
Pitch number 102 on the way for Bruce Chen.
Two and 1.
Probably because of that pitch count. Looks like the bullpen's starting to stir for Kansas City.
And that's popped up.
We're pretty much in the anybody but Chen mode. So bring them in.
First baseman, number 18, Frank Lillibridge.
So here's Lillibridge. He has popped the second and grounded to short. Makes that slow curveball. Fastball high.
You look at some pretty impressive numbers for Bruce Chen.
He should be he and Burley and Jamie Moyer should be an inspiration to young left-handed pitchers aspiring to pitch in the major leagues. So don't throw hard.
Just change speeds, throw a changeup, the occasional curveball. Throw it in the zone and you're going to be okay.
Barring injury, will have a long career.
Well, it took him 10 teams. But that means that there were 10 of them that wanted him after the Atlanta Braves.
And that's chopped foul. One-two pitch. A little screwball. Trying to move, make everything move. Work it away, work it in with cutter. Slow curveball. Drop down high fastball. Little of this and little of that. 1, 2, 3. And he leads it 2-0. Little chopper. Little chopper out in front of the mound. So Moustakas. 1 pitch, 1 out. He's 0 for 3. He was robbed of it. Base hit. Beautiful play by Lillibridge.
Good sinker, and Moustakas, who has yet to get a hit against anybody throwing the baseball in a White Sox uniform, continues that trend.
One into the count to Alcides Escobar, who was grounded to short and fouled out to Littlebridge. Two and 0. And there's a strike. No walks. Escobar has 16 stolen bases, 23 attempts. And there's the base hit. So the count got him.
And he's most likely going to be running in this situation. I would like to send along birthday greetings. Happy birthday to Jack Ruby, celebrating number 78 here at the ballpark. Has his whole family around. He looks good for 78, doesn't he?
Wonderful.
Will Oman loosening up.
And here's Alex Gordon. This will be the 82nd pitch by Stewart. Gordon has walked twice and reached on catcher's interference. And then picked up a stolen base. And the count 2-0. $23,130. And the count's 3-0. He may have played against Gordon someplace else in the minor leagues, because so far tonight he hadn't won any part of it.
He doesn't want to get it close, and hasn't.
There's a strike. And a reminder, Friday, August 19th is Elvis Night. Be here as the Sox take on the Rangers at 7:10. Enjoy Elvis Night and post-game fireworks presented by Frito-Lay. August 19th. There he goes. That pitch is fouled away. So for tickets, 866 Sox game or visit whitesox.com. Three balls, two strikes, one out. There he goes. And there's a souvenir left side. We have one hit off Cy Chin.
I think tomorrow night's a full moon. Can't tell by that.
And once again the payoff as he takes off, and there's a shot by Alexei. And now they're going to hold him at third base. The more pitches you see, the more dangerous you become, and a big jam right here. So Gordon safe at second with that double. Safe and secure, New York Life.
It appears that's going to be it for Zach Stewart. As he's going to depart, Will Oman is going to come in, and we'll step out and be back after these messages. The ERA just over 4 on for the 40th time. He inherits Royal runners at second and third. in a jam here in the 7th inning, already trailing by 2. Stewart went 6 1/3, gave up 7 hits, walked 2, fanned 3. His responsibility, the 2 men on, and it'll turn Melky Cabrera around to hit from the right side.
And you got Butler on deck, so it's all Will Oman. No activity down in our pen. Cabrera 1 for 3, a bunt single. And he also has picked up a stolen base as the infield in. Outfield straight up, spread out. Chases that one in the count. 0-1. 2-7-2 for the Royals. 0-1-2 for our Sox.
Melky has 5 sacrifice flies this year.
He's been good against us. In that Yankee uniform, now in this Kansas City uniform.
Last 34 games, he's been on fire.
Nice block by Flowers. Cabrera this year hitting .361 against us with a home and 5 RBIs. And lifetime a .327 hitter with 7 homers and 24 knockdowns. Top of the 9th in Baltimore. Tigers leading 5-4. And that's out of play. So Oman on top, 1-2.
Very good speed at third base. Pretty decent speed at second.
Pops him up. Made a good pitch on him. Up and in. And that is out number 2.
You figure to walk Butler here and then take your chances with Hosmer, I would expect.
That's what's going to happen.
High heat.
Good pitch by Oman.
Our fourth drive of the game is the home run last inning by Butler, his 14th of the year. He's driven in the 2 Kansas City runs.
And a reminder, hitting the road will take the White Sox with you this season. Subscribe to MLB.TV today to see every White Sox game live or on demand on your computer or your favorite devices. Visit whitesox.com to order. MLB.TV, baseball everywhere. So 2 out, Sox packed. Kansas City leads it 2-0. We have 1 hit. Hosmer had that little bloop high pop-up single that dropped in right in between Pierre, Ramirez, and Morel.
Will Oman threw a high fastball. Hosmer had a good cut at it, but it was a little too high for him.
And there's the strike. The 0-2 pitch. Just did get a piece of it. And just did get a piece of that one.
Looks like he took that right out of Tyler Flowers' glove.
Whew. The ball was way off the zone.
In protection mode. That ball way out of the strike zone.
Another nice block right there by Flowers. First of 3 against these guys. We came in 3-5 against the Royals this year. And just got a piece of that one. I'll tell you.
I don't know how he hit that ball.
He is close to being a left-handed version of a young version, I should say, of Vladimir Guerrero. It's unbelievable.
That ball was a foot inside and on the ground.
And there's a little, so Ullman does another terrific job. Made a great pitch on Cabrera to get out number 2, and then gets Hosmer, so it is still a 2-0 Kansas City lead, 7th inning stretch.
One on for the 38th time. But it's the anybody but Chen rule. Bruce Chen went 6 innings, gave up just 1 hit.
Cy Chen. I'm telling you, it's like Cy Young against us.
Three walks, 4 strikeouts, 2 hit batsmen, and 1 lone hit.
Pitched out 2 big jams. Bases loaded in the first, third. Couldn't score. So here's Gordon. Be nice for him to see, and the rest of our guys, some conventional pitching. Tim trying to even up his record at 55 and 55.
Jason Frazier loosening up in the bullpen.
1-1 the count to Beckham. Big rip right there. He was on it, but underneath it.
Coleman is a side wheeler, so he's probably a lot tougher on the right-handers than he will be on the left-handers. Not too many left-handers around for him to face.
So 1 out. And here's Brent. Well, 0 for 2. He's gone out to right and then reached on an error. In fact, 2 errors. Giovotella. Makes first pitch breaking ball strike. Jose Valverde on for the Tigers.
And he's done what Valverde usually does. He walked the leadoff hitter. He's got the job done, but it's a nail biter each and every time.
Earl Weaver couldn't have stood it. He and Stan House
Called him full pack.
full pack of cigarettes while he was pitching this 1 inning. Bad breaking ball well outside. Come on, Ben, start us off with 1 out. Right off the end of the bat. And Coleman right where he should be. So 2 down, that'll bring up Juan Pierre.
Left fielder, number 1, Juan Pierre.
Juan is 0 for 2 with a base on balls.
Tried to bunt that one, almost took his legs out from under it.
And the count 2-0. And a reminder, great seats remain for all Sox home games. Tickets start at just $12 a seat, and plenty of great matchups, promotional nights, and games featuring post-game fireworks still remain. So 866 Sox game or WhiteSox.com. And the count 3-0 with Alexei on deck. There's one. There's 2. So a full count. Ball is hammered, but foul. Orioles have a man at third. Felix PA is at third with 2 outs. And the payoff. Tried to backdoor him. And walks. Juan Pierre. So that'll bring Alexei to the plate.
Shortstop representing Alexei Ramirez.
Alexei is 0 for 3 tonight. Just a decent lead by Pierre. As he hangs that breaking ball. Stay fair. Just foul. Close. Real close. Dadgummit.
Mike Winters on the call. This ball hooking into the corner. And just foul. Would have been runners at second and third with Paulie up.
And that Tiger game is over. Alberti strikes out Nolan Reimold to end it. That one roped. So the count 0-2. Alberti now 34 saves. 4 ahead of Mariano Rivera.
Greg Holland loosening in the pen. As Coleman has hung a few sliders on the inside part of the plate.
Goes low and away with that one. Long set. And that's foul.
Well, he got him, but it doesn't matter. It was on the right side of the line as far as we were concerned.
So the count hangs at 1-2 with 2 down. So if you're just tuning in, Cleveland comes back to beat Minnesota 3-2. Tigers over Baltimore 5-4. Atlanta defeated the Cubs 10-4 down at Turner Field. And the ball gets away. So now Pierre at second.
Goes as a wild pitch as Coleman steers that slider. And Perez tried to keep it in front of him, couldn't do it.
Milwaukee leading Pittsburgh 4-0. Top of the 8th at Miller Park. Paulie on deck. And the 2-2 pitch. That one's fair. Moustakas has got a gun as well. So we strand one. We don't have a hit. We only have 1 in this ball game, and we're into the 8th, trailing 2-0.
And was brilliant through 6 innings. Gave up the only hit of the ball game for the Sox. Billy Butler has 2 driven in. He solo home run in the 6th inning. It's a 2-0 game. Visit your local Honda dealer today to test drive the 2011 Honda Cross Tour, available with 4-wheel drive. So Jason Frazier comes into the game at 2-2. The ERA .369. He'll face the middle of the order, trailing by a pair.
First pitch low and away to Francoeur. It was 1 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Outfield straight up for the 27-year-old outfielder. And got that one by him to even the count at 1. So as it stands right now, we stand 3.5 back of Cleveland, 4.5 back of the Tigers. So it would behoove us to get a few points on that board. And the count 1-2. Milwaukee comes in with a 4-game lead over St. Louis, and Cardinals leading Colorado 6-1. A game in the top of the 8th in St. Louis. Marlins defeated the Giants 2-1 down in Florida. And that is foul. And the D-backs leading the Mets 4-0. Bottom of the 3rd out in Phoenix.
If they hold on to that lead, they're going to lead the Giants by 2 full games. They will have won their 4th in a row, but there's a long way to go in that one. Matt Thornton loosening in the pen.
David Price beat CC Sabathia 5-1. And that ball into right field. So 1 out. And that'll bring up Giovatello.
Second baseman, number 9, Johnny Giovatello.
Texas leading the Angels by 2. They're just getting underway. Texas is leading 1-0. Second inning out at Oakland. And that's a base hit back through the middle. He is 1 for 1 in stolen bases. Just being called up.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Boy, the nasty Nats, since that situation developed earlier in the season, just gone south. Broke the momentum.
Well, Jim Riggleman left that ball club. They had won 11 of 12. Now they're 57-61. Still a whole lot better than a lot of people thought they'd be.
Well, they spent an awful lot of money. Perez, he's 0 for 3. Twice he's grounded to short. Last time sharply. And once he's gone out softly to right. That's one of the most beautiful things about the game of baseball. It's a day-to-day game. It always has been, and it always will be. Momentum. Momentum.
Well, for anything to happen for that ball club, they're a lot like the teams chasing Boston and New York. You got Philadelphia and Atlanta. Atlanta in second place, 8.5 games in back of the Phillies, and 21 over 500.
Yeah, the Phillies
as I said, I hate to say it, but they're probably the best team in baseball.
Actually, 7.5 back as they win tonight. Philadelphia lost to Washington. 21 games over. Atlanta won their 5th game in a row.
Pretty good lead. And too much time for Perez. Angels beat Toronto 5-1, so Texas has got their work cut out for them to keep that 2-game lead. 1-2 the count. This young man looks pretty good at the plate for just 21 years old.
He's got the right size for a catcher, and he's got the right arm for a catcher.
6'3", 244. A little bigger lead now by Giafatella. And another long set by Frazier. And Sox fans, every White Sox Friday home game is United Flyaway Friday. Each Friday home game, one lucky fan will have the chance to win 2 free round-trip tickets to anywhere in the continental United States that United Airlines flies. United, proud to fly the Chicago White Sox. Seattle leading Boston 2-0 after 1. Lackey has been getting banged around pretty good. He comes in at 10-8 with a 6.24 ERA.
Not what they expected for 80-some million. He came over with a lot of innings under his belt from those Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Nothing on, and the count 2-2. Bites that one off. Count hangs at 2-2. And Texas now leading 2-0. Brandon McCarthy on the bump for the Athletics. C.J. Wilson for the Rangers. And a full count. Mike Moustakas on deck. There he goes. Back him out. He's safe. So 2 down.
Third stolen base of the night for Kansas City. Tyler Flowers trying for the strike him out, throw him out, double play.
So Frazier will depart. Thornton comes on, and we'll be back. Horse race tomorrow at 5. Live from Arlington Park on WGN-TV. The world's greatest turf horses go a mile and a quarter in the 29th running of the Million. So join Dan Rowe and Howard Sudbury for all the action from what should be a great day at Arlington.
Matt Thornton comes into the game, 0-4 ERA, 3.5 on for the 45th time. And he never even took a look back at Giovitella, so he decided to steal third base.
Fourth stolen base. Moustakas can't get it, and the count 0-2. He gone. That didn't take long. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It is still 2-0 Royals.
Weekend brought to you by Lincoln. Tomorrow night, On CSN, it's these Kansas City Royals at 6 p.m. Then Sunday afternoon, the conclusion of the Royals series at 1 p.m. on CSN. Tuesday night, the Indians come to town at 7 p.m. on CSN. That's the Lincoln upcoming schedule. Chris Getz checks in the game defensively at second base. And Greg Holland is the new pitcher. Holland 3-1, the ERA 1.56.
So here's Pauly. Pauly has walked twice and gone out deep to right field. And there's a good way to start it. Don't try it. Pull up. As Gordon will get it back in. So the leadoff man aboard. Just our second hit.
First ball fastball. Doesn't matter what speed it is. And he just crushes it.
So here's Quentin. He's hit by a pitch, got sawed off, and hit a little soft looper back to chin, and then struck out. Takes low ball one. And that's popped up right side. Get out of here. Get out. It won't.
What a catch.
He makes the catch.
What a catch by Hosmer. He goes over very close to the camera well. Stretches out about as far as he can. Here's our Xfinity high-def shot of the game. Hosmer goes over, locates where he is, and then swipes it out of the camera pit. What a play.
Well, he got over there. He did things right. You got to get over there first and then make the adjustment. And that pop-up had plenty of height.
Chicago White Sox baseball in high definition is brought to you by Xfinity, only from Comcast.
So here's Tyler. 0-1 to count. He's been to the plate one time. He came in for AJ, in case you're just tuning in. AJ got hit in the left wrist and had to leave the ball game. He stayed in there, but then had to leave the next inning. Had x-rays, and they were negative. For him to come out, it had to really be hurting. And it's high into right field. So two quick outs after the leadoff single by Konerko. And here's Alex. He's been to the plate 3 times. He's 0 for 3. Twice with the bases loaded. Texas now leading Oakland 6-0. Top of the second inning. Backs it up, fouls it off. There's about a 54-footer.
Pretty good stop by Perez. That ball could have easily gotten by.
Two 8-2 for the Royals, 0-2-2 for our Sox. One and two the count. And that's foul back. Another one in the dirt.
Jake Peavy against Luke Hochaver tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, Johnny Danks against Jeff Francis. And both those games will be on Comcast Sportsnet if you can't make it to the ballpark. Softly hit. And that'll retire the side. Alcides Escobar hits the first pitch. And Brent delayed it a little bit. So the leadoff man aboard here in the top of the 9th inning.
Escobar will pick up his second hit. Too sure about that.
No, that should have been an error.
Now, once you turn to the side and you try to backhand it, I'd have made that play. Just didn't.
So here's Gordon. Escobar, 16 stolen bases. Gordon's 1 for 2 with a couple of walks and a run scored. Now has 36 doubles. Four triples, 14 homers. He's got 54 extra base hits.
There was a time when they had to send him back to the minor leagues because he wasn't hitting anything.
He didn't have a good thought process at all. Now, well, he's 27 now. He's in that window at 26, 27.
Looking pretty good right now.
He's got all the talent. He's got everything it takes to be one heck of a player. And the count's 3-1.
There he goes. And Alexei didn't make the catch.
You can't be that far in front of the bag and expect to tag somebody out. It's just not going to work that way. Escobar with good speed. Alexei comes well in front of the bag and just misses the ball. 17th stolen bag, the 5th of the night for the Royals.
So a full count to Gordon. That's trouble. So runners at the corners and nobody out.
Had Matt gone originally to third base, they might have had a shot at him. But you see Matt standing there. He's spectating. Ball bounds away. Escobar goes to third.
It'll bring up Melky Cabrera. Switch hitting center fielder. Had a bunt single in the first inning. He's 1 for 4. He's got one of the 5 stolen bases. And that ball hit deep. It is 5-0 Kansas City.
'15th home run. He's driven in 70, and that a no-doubter. First ball fastball and gone. Melky continues his reign of terror against our ball club. He just crushes this one.
And that's going to send a few to the exits. So here's Butler. One down. We just have to hope that AJ is not going to miss too much. In fact, AJ has one of our 2 hits. If you're just tuning in, literally he is the one guy on our club that owns Bruce Chin. He's 9 for 21 against him. And a couple of homers. Hosmer 1 for 4. Had that little pop-up that fell in, very similar to Gordon's, only it was higher in the first inning. And the count 1-2. The 2-2 pitch. He gone. 2 down.
Right fielder, number 21, Jeff Francoeur.
So here's Francoeur. He's now 1 for 5. But the 3-run homer by Melky Cabrera, and they got us about 5.
Diazza. Diazza hitting for Lilliebridge here in the bottom of the ninth. 5-11-2 for them. No runs, just 2 hits for us. That ball is ripped. Watch out.
Diazza was taking some ground balls at first base before the game. Joey Corey hitting him to him. He looked pretty good down there.
Diazza's got a lot of talent. He has always looked good when we've seen him. Always. Since Kenny picked him up.
Looked like
Let's put it this way, we've never seen him look bad.
Looked like he had pretty good hands, and he was making his throws to second base and letting it go, not guiding it over there.
Ball into left field. Gordon, he moves around very well out there for a former third baseman.
This outfield is a good one.
Well, Cabrera, we've never seen him play bad, ever. So here's Omar hitting for Beckham. Gordon was 0 for 3 tonight.
Pitching for Gordon Beckham is number 11, Omar Vizquel.
Tomorrow night, Jake Peavy against Luke Hochevar. Peavy just getting better and better and better. Coming off an injury that no other baseball pitcher has ever had in the history of this game. Dr. Anthony Romeo did the surgery. I talked to him shortly thereafter, and he said he is going to be 100%. It'll take him a while to get his strength back, but he's going to be 100%. So far, knock on wood, he's been right on the money. Jake Meister. He did not go. That's the 6:10 start tomorrow near fireworks. There's going to be fireworks after the game tonight. And then on Sunday, it'll be Johnny Danks against Jeff Francis. Both those games will be on Comcast Sportsnet. Monday is an off day. And then Cleveland comes in next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And the count 3-2. Let's give him a little finish right here. Come on, ball 4, base hit. There's something going. If you're just tuning in, getting home, Bruce Chen dazzled our guys. Once again, won 6 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Throwing strikes, changing speeds. Started off a little shaky with a walk and hit batsman in the first inning. We had the bases loaded after AJ singled. And there is ball 4. So here's Brent. He's due. He's 0 for 3. He's been hanging out at least a couple of line drives every game except for tonight. Chen got him to pop up to right. Then he reached on an error by the second baseman on a soft ground ball. There's first pitch strike. And he bounced out 3-1. No. 0-2 the count. One and two the count. And that's into right field, but Francoeur, who plays shallow. Omar just does get back in.
Another line drive right at somebody. This time was Francoeur.
Tell you what, we talked about it last time we played them. I'll put this outfield right there up against any in this league.
Well, they're just terrific. I mean, and they combine everything because they can all run. They can all throw the ball, and they're all very accurate with strong arms.
I'll put them up against anybody in this league. So here is one. He is 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. That will not be a stolen base. There's a chopper back through the middle and into center field. So here comes Omar. And it's a 5-1 ball game.
One drives in his 33rd run of the year. So on the fielder's choice, where they allow Omar to take second base, busting a shutout, and who knows?
Maybe more, as here's Alexei. He's 0 for 4. Okay, that Baltimore outfield is pretty good too.
Yeah, they're right up there.
And the difference again.
Joakim Soria loosening in the pen. As the 27th out, proving elusive.
That ball is hit hard, but Getz has got him, and this ball game is over. So the Sox avoid the shutout. They've been shut out 8 times this year. Pick up a run. Final score. Royals take game 1, 5-1, and we'll be back.